Drake versus The Weeknd. Blinding Lights has just broken yet another record, staying on the Billboard Hot 100 for over 90 weeks, while Drake's latest surprise drop, Scary Hours 3, instantly climbed to the top of the charts. These two Canadian superstars are constantly making headlines, but it's not just about the music. It's about their impact on the culture, their high-profile feuds, and their unforgettable collaborations. Have you ever wondered who truly reigns supreme in the battle of these R&B and hip-hop titans? Let's do an ultimate showdown to see who comes out on top. From their music evolution to their cultural impact, feuds and controversies, collaborations, and so much more. But before you do that, why don't you take a second to subscribe to our channel? Musical evolution. Drake's journey. Drake, whose real name is Aubrey Graham, first started making waves with his early mixtapes. Remember So Far Gone? Released in 2009, this mixtape was a game changer. It was like the perfect blend of R&B and rap, with songs that were both introspective and catchy. Best I Ever Had became an instant hit and had everyone humming along. This mixtape wasn't just popular, it was a phenomenon that helped Drake break into the mainstream. Imagine dropping a mixtape and suddenly everyone from your school to the big radio stations is talking about you. From there, Drake's career skyrocketed. His debut studio album, Thank Me Later, dropped in 2010 and debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. But it was his next album, Take Care, that really solidified his place in the music world. Released in 2011, Take Care was like a musical journey through Drake's mind. With hits like Marvin's Room and Take Care, featuring Rihanna, the album showcased Drake's ability to blend heartfelt lyrics with catchy beats. This album earned him his first Grammy Award for Best Rap Album. Then came Nothing Was the Same in 2013, which was like Drake's declaration that he was here to stay. Tracks like Started From the Bottom and Hold On, We're Going Home became anthems. This album was more polished, and you could tell Drake was experimenting with new sounds and styles, while still staying true to his roots. It's like watching your favorite TV show evolve with better storylines and more complex characters. If Drake's journey is a tale of steady domination, The Weeknd's story is one of mysterious allure and a meteoric rise from the shadows. This guy went from an unknown artist dropping tracks on YouTube to one of the most influential voices in modern music. And boy, has it been an interesting ride. The Weeknd, whose real name is Abel Tesfaye, first caught everyone's attention with his mixtapes, which he later compiled into the Trilogy album. These mixtapes were like nothing else out there. They were dark, moody, and raw. Songs like Wicked Games and High for This had this eerie, seductive vibe that pulled you in and didn't let go. And the best part? No one even knew what he looked like at first. It added this layer of mystery that made everyone even more intrigued. Imagine discovering this incredible music and not even knowing who the guy behind it is. It was like the musical version of a mystery novel. After Trilogy, The Weeknd released Kissland, which continued his dark and brooding style, but didn't quite break into the mainstream. But then came Beauty Behind the Madness in 2015, and everything changed. This album was a game changer. With hits like Can't Feel My Face and The Hills, The Weeknd showed he could blend his unique sound with more mainstream appeal. Can't Feel My Face was everywhere. On the radio, in clubs, at parties. It was the song of the summer, and it solidified The Weeknd's place in the music world. Next came Starboy in 2016, and The Weeknd wasn't just a star, he was a superstar. The title track, a collaboration with Daft Punk, was a huge hit. The album saw him experimenting with more electronic and pop sounds, and it paid off big time. I Feel It Coming, another track with Daft Punk, showed a softer, more romantic side to his music, and fans loved it. But The Weeknd didn't stop there. His 2020 album, After Hours, took things to another level. Blinding Lights wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural phenomenon. The song's 80s-inspired synth-pop sound was nostalgic yet fresh, and it stayed on the Billboard Hot 100 for a record-breaking 90 weeks. That's nearly 2 years. It became the soundtrack to a pandemic-ridden world, offering a sense of escape and euphoria when people needed it most. Which brings us to their chart dominance in this showdown. Chart dominance. When it comes to chart dominance, Drake and The Weeknd are in a league of their own. These two Canadian artists have not only taken the music world by storm, but have also shattered numerous records along the way. Drake's Billboard achievements are nothing short of legendary. He holds the record for the most charted songs, over 230 in the history of the Billboard Hot 100. That's more than any solo artist ever. Think about that. more charted songs than Elvis, the Beatles, or Michael Jackson. It's like he's got the Midas touch when it comes to making hits. Drake's chart-topping hits are endless. Songs like God's Plan, In My Feelings, and Hotline Bling didn't just top the charts, they became cultural phenomena. God's Plan debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and stayed there for 11 consecutive weeks. And who could forget the Kiki Do You Love Me challenge that took over the internet with In My Feelings? That song was so big, people all over the world were jumping out of their cars to dance to it. Drake's presence on the charts has been consistent and relentless. Since his first Billboard entry in 2009 with Best I Ever Had, he hasn't left the spotlight. He's the kind of artist who can release a surprise album and immediately dominate the charts. His mixtape, If You're Reading This It's Too Late, and playlist More Life both hit #1 without traditional album release strategies. Drake's ability to stay relevant in a constantly changing music industry is remarkable. He's like that one friend who's always at the top of their game, no matter what. Let's pause for a quick reminder. If you're enjoying this showdown and want more engaging content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more comparisons and deep dives into the careers of your favorite stars. The Weeknd, born Abel Tesfaye, is no stranger to breaking records either. His single, Blinding Lights, became the longest-charting song in Billboard Hot 100 history, spending over 90 weeks on the chart. Let that sink in. 90 weeks! That's almost 2 years of continuous chart presence. It's like the song that never gets old. Blinding Lights wasn't just a hit, it was a phenomenon. The song topped charts worldwide, became a viral sensation on TikTok, and even inspired a Super Bowl halftime show performance. Its 80s-inspired synth-pop sound struck a chord with listeners, making it a timeless hit. The Weeknd's knack for creating songs that resonate deeply with audiences is what sets him apart. But did you know these two have major cultural impact? However, in this showdown, Drake takes the win. Cultural impact. When it comes to cultural impact, Drake and The Weeknd have both left an indelible mark on the music world and beyond. Their unique styles and approaches have not only influenced other artists, but have also shaped trends in fashion, music videos, and pop culture. Drake is like the Swiss Army knife of the music industry. His ability to seamlessly blend rap and R&B has set a new standard in modern music. When Drake first came onto the scene, his style was a breath of fresh air. Tracks like Find Your Love and Marvin's Room showcased his ability to mix heartfelt lyrics with catchy beats, creating a new sound that resonated with a wide audience. This blend of rap and R&B has become a template for many artists who followed. Drake's influence on the upcoming artists is huge. He's like that older brother everyone looks up to. Artists like Bryson Tiller, Tory Lanez, and Party Next Door have all taken cues from Drake's style, blending rap with melodic hooks and introspective lyrics. His OVO sound label has also been a launching pad for new talent, further extending his influence in the industry. Drake's collaborations with emerging artists have often served as a springboard for their careers, giving them exposure and credibility. Drake is a master of creating cultural moments. Remember the Hotline Bling music video? With his quirky dance moves, Drake not only gave us a hit song, but also a viral sensation that took over the internet. The video was parodied by everyone from celebrities to your next-door neighbor, proving Drake's knack for creating buzz. And then there's the Kiki challenge from In My Feelings. People all over the world were jumping out of moving cars to dance along to the song. It was dangerous, sure, but it showed just how powerful Drake's influence was. Drake has a way of making songs that become the soundtrack to our lives, whether we're partying, feeling down, or just driving to work. However, both these giants also feud. So, what do you say? Should we do a feud showdown? Collaborations and feuds. Both Drake and The Weeknd have had their fair share of high-profile collaborations and feuds. These moments have not only shaped their careers, but have also made headlines, sparking conversations among fans and critics alike. Let's dive into some juicy details. Drake is known for his strategic and often surprising collaborations. Remember What's My Name with Rihanna? This 2010 hit was a chart topper and showcased the undeniable chemistry between the two. Their collaboration didn't just stop there. Songs like Take Care and Work kept fans hooked on their dynamic duo. Another standout is Sicko Mode with Travis Scott. This track was everywhere in 2018 and became an anthem for that year. The seamless blend of Drake's smooth delivery with Travis Scott's energetic style made it an instant classic. These collaborations have not only boosted Drake's career, but also helped solidify his reputation as a versatile artist who can blend seamlessly with different styles. The Weeknd, too, has a knack for memorable collaborations. His work with Daft Punk on Starboy and I Feel It Coming brought together two unique sounds, creating something truly special. These tracks didn't just top charts, they redefined The Weeknd's musical landscape, introducing a more electronic vibe to his signature style. Another significant collaboration is with Kendrick Lamar on Pray For Me for the Black Panther soundtrack. This song was not only a hit, but also a cultural moment, contributing to the soundtrack of a groundbreaking movie. The Weeknd's ability to adapt and shine alongside other top-tier artists has been crucial in maintaining his relevance in the music industry. These collaborations have had a massive impact on both artists' careers. For Drake, working with artists from different genres has expanded his reach and kept his sound fresh. His ability to collaborate with diverse artists like Lil Baby, Future, and even Latin star Bad Bunny shows his versatility and appeal across various audiences. Drake is no stranger to feuds and controversies. One of the most infamous is his ongoing beef with Meek Mill. It all started in 2015 when Meek Mill accused Drake of using ghostwriters. Drake's response? The diss tracks Charged Up and Back to Back, which not only defended his honor, but also became major hits. This feud was like watching a real-life rap battle unfold, with fans eagerly picking sides. More recently, Drake's feud with Pusha T made headlines. In 2018, Pusha T released The Story of Adidon, a scathing diss track that revealed Drake's secret son. This was a major bombshell, turning the feud into a full-blown scandal. While it was a tough time for Drake, he handled it with his usual grace and moved forward, continuing to drop hits and maintain his status in the industry. The Weeknd has had his fair share of controversies too, though he tends to keep a lower profile compared to Drake. One notable feud is with fellow Canadian artist Justin Bieber. The tension started when The Weeknd began dating Selena Gomez, Bieber's ex-girlfriend. Bieber threw shade at The Weeknd's music, calling it whack, which sparked a back and forth between fans of both artists. Another controversy involves The Weeknd's departure from working closely with his former collaborators at OVO Sound, Drake's label. There were rumors of tension between The Weeknd and Drake, especially regarding the allocation of songs for Drake's album Take Care. While both artists have downplayed any significant rift, fans have often speculated about underlying tensions. So, what are your thoughts on this showdown? Who do you think takes the win? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We love hearing from you, and can't wait to bring you more showdowns and deep dives into the careers of your favorite stars. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.